Cities Skylines 2 has officially dropped some mixed reviews, I'd say. Obviously the performance is nowhere close to where it should be. However, I'm curious, what are your thoughts on the game if you've played it? Are you running into performance issues? Let me know in the comments below. However, in this video I want to dive into some of the post-release plans and goals for Cities Skylines 2 when it comes to performance, and talk about future improvements we might begin to see. If you guys are enjoying the Cities Skylines 2 content, or just enjoy gaming news in general, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I should have a review up of Cities Skylines 2 and some more of my thoughts on the game here soon, so subscribe so you don't miss it. In case you missed it, if you are struggling with performance, there are a few things you can do to help resolve it. The first thing you can do is reduce your resolution down to 1080p. Obviously this isn't the most ideal thing to do for those of us that have higher resolution monitors, but it certainly can help performance. For number 2, you'll want to disable or turn down your depth of field or volumetric settings. And for number 3, you'll want to reduce global illumination. Colossal Order have put out a more detailed guide to get more FPS, so if you're curious about that, feel free to check that out down in the description. Though these 3 tips should help to increase your average FPS by at least a little bit. Obviously it's not an end-all solution to low FPS, but it is a start. However, Colossal Order is working on some post-release improvements to performance that should help all of us out. Going as far as to state that following the release of the game, we intend to push a series of small patches as we significantly improve different areas of performance. Those different areas are specifically tied to the CPU and GPU, as they mentioned that they're looking to remove stutters that are generally CPU bound and optimize and balance GPU performance as well. And that's great and all, but really what does that even mean? Well, right now their goal is to get the game to run at a steady 30 FPS minimum, as they reiterate the importance of removing stutters within the game itself and have a more responsive UI. One solution you all might be thinking right away is to just implement DLSS into the game. Funny enough, they did actually mention that here in this blog post, but they did state that it currently isn't possible since those techniques utilize temporal anti-aliasing, which is currently not possible for some of the objects within the game. However, they did mention that they're working towards making it possible, but didn't give any exact time frame or how long it will take as of right now. For me personally, with the 3080, I've been hovering around 30 to 60 FPS, which is obviously within their target frame rate. However, I haven't tested this with a large city, so I can't confirm how long my performance will stay this way. I've also had a few weird issues with shadows popping and flickering, which you might have noticed in the background, and admittedly it's a little bit distracting while playing too. But first and foremost, hopefully we see those fixes to performance that I know all of us are waiting for. But that's all I have for this video, kind of a short update in regards to performance. Hopefully some of those tips I mentioned earlier help you out in getting a few more frames, or again, feel free to check out that link in the description to hopefully squeeze out a few more frames out of your system as well. Let me know your thoughts on the current state of the game down below, and also how performance is affecting your ability to play the game. I'm super curious. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, and until the next one, I'll catch you guys all later.